Hello, this is History Shorts with the Artifactual Scholar. Today, I'll be talking about the murder of Stanford White. Stanford White was one of the most prominent American architects during the Gilded Age. He designed some of the grandest structures of the period, including Newport Mansions and the Washington Square Arch in New York City. His architectural firm, McKim, Mead & White, built the Boston Public Library building in Copley Square. In addition to his artistic achievements, White was a notorious womanizer. One of his conquests was the young artist, model, and showgirl Evelyn Nesbit. In 1901, the 46-year-old White met and grew infatuated with the 16-year-old showgirl. Within months, he had seduced her and she became his mistress. For the next year, White and Nesbit would maintain their relationship. In the meantime, other suitors began to pursue Evelyn. One was Harry Thaw from Pittsburgh, the heir of a $40 million fortune. Young, rich, handsome, and mentally unstable, Thaw courted her with unquenchable fervor. He soon came to regard White not only as a rival in romance, but as the man who had destroyed the innocence of his beloved Evelyn. Thaw repeatedly proposed marriage to Evelyn and was repeatedly turned down. With each rejection, Thaw grew more desperate and his hatred of Stanford White increased. Eventually, in 1905, Evelyn gave in to the increasing pressure and accepted Thaw's proposal. The couple were married in April and moved to the Thaw family estate in Pittsburgh. Despite the marriage, Thaw became determined to destroy White's reputation and grew increasingly paranoid. He began to carry a pistol. In June 1906, the Thaws were passing through New York City on their way to Europe when they attended a theatrical performance at the rooftop cabaret of Madison Square Garden. Ironically, that building had been designed in 1890 by White, who maintained an apartment there. Midway through the performance, White entered the theater and proceeded to his private table at the front of the stage. Both Harry and Evelyn Thaw saw him enter. She immediately suggested that they should leave. Harry, however, pulled away from his wife and strode over to White's table. There, in front of a packed theater, he pulled his gun and shot White in the head 3 times. As shock and panic swept through the crowd, Thaw casually removed the additional bullets from his gun, held the pistol aloft, and waited for the authorities to arrive. When the police arrived, Thaw was taken to the Tombs prison to await his trial. In January 1907, Thaw's murder trial, the so-called trial of the century, began. The trial lasted for 4 months, exposed many of the dirty secrets of the upper classes, and ended in a hung jury. Thaw would spend another 8 months in the Tombs before his retrial began in 1908. During the second trial, Thaw pleaded guilty by reason of insanity and was sentenced to a state mental hospital. He would escape from the hospital in 1913. Evelyn divorced Thaw in 1915. Her story, and that of the Stanford White murder, would be fictionalized in the 1955 film The Girl in the Red Velvet Swing, and would be the inspiration for the musical and film Ragtime. This has been History Shorts. Thanks for watching.